Well, hey guys, today we are putting slosh tubs on the K5. Stay tuned. All right guys, so today we're putting slosh tubs on. I've only got, I'd say about 1.5 inches of clearance from the inner fender to this tire here. And these are supposed to gain me about 2 more inches of space. So that'll give me 3.5, 4 inches, I'm hoping. I'm hoping for 4, but it looks like I'm only gonna gain about 2.25 inches, maybe. We'll see. We'll mess around with this, see what we can do. So, first thing, I'm gonna start disassembling the inner fenders. I'm gonna do one side and then do the other. So I think I'm gonna start on the driver's side, and we'll get this thing lifted up and we'll see how she goes. Should be pretty easy. Should get this done in, it's late right now, so got a few hours. I'll work on it today, and tomorrow we'll button it up. So we're gonna get this on the lift. I'll start disassembling all the components under the hood, and I'm sure you guys want to see that. So. All right, so this is the under of the hood of the K5. I've got this inner fender well, looks really good. It's very smooth. I've really liked the way the engine compartment looks here. So I am gonna get rid of this and relocate it, probably up in this area, just to keep this a little cleaner. And also, I'm going to relocate that bottle, and I'm going to put a little different bottle in, just to clean the fender wells up a little bit more. And those tubs won't allow this to be in here anyways. It's going to bring it up just a little bit more. So, a couple changes, and then I'm going to have to reroute some of these lines. And I also have the filler panels, so they are right there. I'm gonna see if I can make those work. I'm hoping I can hide this wiring behind that filler panel. I think we're only cutting it up to about underneath that wiring, so that would be kind of cool to lay that panel over that wiring, and it'll clean all that up. So we'll see. Let's start disassembling this inner fender and getting it out. I'll get the wheels and tires off, and we'll have some fun. This template came with the kit. It is super cool. I love how they posted a picture on it so you know how it works. It just indexes to the hood hinge and then the top of the fender. Basically just used a Sharpie, marked out what I need to cut, and we'll get her cut. The bed liner, the inner part of these fenders. They're just raw, well, they're fiberglass with resin on them, and when you paint this, it just looks like crap. It's not smooth. So with a bed liner on this, it'll just give it a nice textured look and not a fiberglass look, and it'll kind of seal some of this up. I don't have to prime the bed liner kit I have, so all I really got to do is prep the surface, and there are some loose fibers here and there. I'm just going to knock those loose so you don't get any slivers on the edges, especially where these compound bends are, the 90-degree bends. Fibers are sticking out. So that's just what fiberglass does. But we'll go ahead and get that going. The other side's gel coated, looks really good. Very good quality. Their molds were awesome. So I'm going to come back after I get these fitted up, and I'm gonna paint these orange in here to match the Blazer. So I just kind of wanted to show you what I'm doing, but I figure let's get the bed liner on. It's gonna take longer to dry. We'll let it sit out here in the sun, and it'll give me some time to cut the fenders. That way these can sit for like two days, and it'll harden up really good. And it won't affect me having to, if I have to drill any holes, it'll be fine. So watch it in fast motion. I'm just gonna sand these with, I think I'm sanding it with 180. I'm just gonna go kind of a thick sanding, like a coarse grit, and then I'll just kind of stop and show you what bed liner I'm using, and then we'll just shoot the rest of it in fast motion, so stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm going to use this Raptor Bed Liner. It's just black. Sprays really easy. It looks good. I do it on all my vehicles. It lasts. I even undercoat the whole vehicle with this. It's a better product. It's easier to keep clean. It's not rubbery. It's just, I feel like a good product. You just add a hardener, and this one's got a broken cap. That's why I'm using it on these. But go ahead and we'll get these going. Alright, so they look pretty good. Nice little texture in them. I think this will definitely do it. Seals up that fiberglass and prevents it getting knocked off with rock chips and stuff. But you're really not going to see this with this thing slammed, but I still want everything painted up really nice. So the underneath of the car looks good. Alright, let these dry and we'll continue along. So here you can see I'm going to back drill the holes where the arrows are pointing. And then this is the template. They're universal left to right. Just flip flop them and make sure it's indexed. Mark it with Sharpie and cut it. This was such an easy process. Super quick. And then I used a little bit of paint after I ground this off and sealed it up with primer and paint. That way it doesn't rust. So here I'm using the old fender as a template. Make sure to align it just right. But no, I did have to oval out a couple of the holes to make it fit properly. And then I finished drilling the rest of the holes on the vehicle. There may be a better way of doing this. This is just the way I figured out. Here I'm sanding, prepping for paint. Gonna put some primer and orange paint on it, and we'll get them reinstalled. The fenders turned out great. Paint looks amazing on them. Super smooth. Didn't really have to do any body work whatsoever. I did want to show you guys, I kind of messed up on those holes there. And so laying it up that way maybe isn't the best way, but I just kind of wanted to show you that. And these turned out amazing also. See, I kind of had to oval these holes out, so that one I missed just an inch, and then these ones slightly off. So that is the wrong way to do it. At least get you in the right spot. But I'm gonna just put some bigger washers on these, and they will be fine. You won't even see them. But just wanted to show you where I kind of made some mistakes, and this side turned out really good because I learned from the other side. So yeah, cool. Let's get these on the car. That is looking really good. Super clean compared to that. All right, so I'm having a hard time. I've still got a good, flipping inch there. I still got a good inch here before this will actually go up. My problem is it's hitting this fender insert, and I am gonna have to cut that. You can see the line I marked. I think if I cut that, that'll allow that fender to go up more. That is what's holding me back. So much fun. So It does look good. I mean, and I should have fit these up before, my mistake, but I'm going to be very careful and cut them very so gently and keep the heat down. And hopefully we can just touch it up with the So here I had to make a template for the battery box. I just made it out of some foam, lined it up with some existing holes there, and just basically need to cut this nice smooth round shape so it'll fit into the fender well. Very easy to do. That was the main modification I had to do. Hey guys, I just got to clean them off, but the tubs are installed. I kind of used some flat washers here just for some of the holes I had to oval out. I didn't want it to look like crap. Like this hole here I totally missed, but I don't think you're really gonna see it, and I figure worst case I can fill it in since this is textured with some black RTV or something. I don't feel like it's gonna matter. This thing's so low, it's definitely not gonna matter. And then got those down there. Super cool, turned out great. I mean, I've gained 4 3/8. All right, the tubs turned out amazing. These filler panels look great. I am super excited. Totally cleans up the engine compartment, having those fillers. And these tubs are real nice and smooth. They kind of have more of the 80s curves than the 70s, but they still look awesome and they fit in here wonderful. Guys, hit subscribe, check out more of my videos, and stay tuned.